Have you ever woken up tired and thought, good grief, I just slept. Why do I feel like I already need a nap? Right? You're not sick and you're not falling apart, but your body is moving slow. Your brain is buffering, and your motivation has apparently taken the day off without filing the paperwork. Um, Low energy after 50, especially, will try to steal more than just your daily workout. It can steal your patience, it can steal how you make your food choices, your focus, your confidence, and your follow through. Definitely. And if you're not careful, it will have you believing that you are lazy, unmotivated, or broken, when really your mind and body may just be asking you to lead it differently, right? Rhonda Jean Dillard here. What if your best years are not behind you? You are not here to get back to who you were, okay? You are becoming the strongest, the healthiest version you ever imagined you could be. You know that food and movement matter, right? But mindset is what keeps healthy from feeling like punishment. On day 41 of my Elevate Life journey, this is day 41. Wow. We are talking about why you might feel so tired after 50. I'm almost 60, so I say almost 60. I'm 58 and a half. And why gratitude may be one of the most powerful places to start. Not because gratitude magically fixes everything, it doesn't, but because it changes what your mind looks for, okay, before your choices ever happen. Now, yesterday on day 40, we talked about why weight loss feels harder after 50 and how your body changes. The same applies to your energy, but that does not mean that your body failed, okay? I also told you we were going to start going deeper into the gratitude part of my mindset resource, the must have guide to manifesting. So today, that's exactly what we're going to do. And before you roll your eyes and say, Rhonda, I am tired, my body changed, my joints have loud opinions, the scale is rude, and you want me to be grateful? Yes. Yes, I do, as a matter of fact. And I say that with love and a little sass and a whole lot of come on now, because gratitude is not pretending everything is perfect. It's not by any means. Gratitude is not acting like your knees know how to behave. Gratitude is not ignoring your high blood sugar or your low energy or how your body is changing as we age, the stress and your brain fog, and the fact that some days your body feels like it has 47 tabs open and none of them are loading, right? Gratitude simply is direction, okay? It trains your mind to look for what is still working, what is possible, and what it's still worth taking care of your body, taking care of you. And when you are trying to get healthier, especially at our age, that matters more than most people realize. Now, low energy is not always just something physical. Okay? Sometimes we drain ourselves before the day even starts by the way we think, the way that we talk to ourselves, the way that we scan our life for everything that is wrong. If you wake up thinking, I'm tired, I'm behind, I can't do this, nothing is working, I've tried this before, I'll probably mess it up again, and your brain goes to work trying to find evidence of that, right? And it finds the ache and the mess and the tight waistband and the snack and the excuses, of course, and the reason to wait until Monday. Um, Now, that brain of yours is very efficient. But sometimes it needs a new job description. Trust me, honey. And that is where gratitude comes in. Gratitude can give your mind something better to look for. It does not erase the problems that you have, but it changes the direction of your attention. And that is huge because what you focus on starts shaping more of what you notice, and what you notice starts shaping what you choose. And what you choose over and over again will start shaping your health, okay, and your mindset. And that's why gratitude is not just some cute little habit for people who have matching journals and morning sunlight pouring perfectly across their desk. No, gratitude is your self leadership. It is telling your mind, we are not starting this day from defeat. We are starting this day from possibility, honey. Now, that does not mean you ignore your energy. It means you ask better questions about it. Instead of saying, what is wrong with me? Start asking, what is draining me? That one question will kind of change everything. What is wrong with me leads to shame, right? But what is draining me leads to awareness. And awareness is where you get your power back. Um, Maybe your energy is poor sleep. That's a bad leak, right? Um, I've gone through that myself. Maybe it is too much scrolling and calling it rest. Maybe it's not enough water. Maybe it's too little movement, snack crashes, stress, or the way that you talk to yourself before you have even brushed your teeth in the morning. Some of us drain half our energy before breakfast by rehearsing everything we think we failed on at yesterday. Not today, sister. Okay? Today, we're going to lead our minds better than that. We are going to go down the route that because eating right matters, moving your body matters, water matters, your sleep matters, all of that matters. Okay? But mindset is what helps you actually do those things without making health feel like a punishment, a sentence, okay? Punishment, a sentence you're serving in time, right? That is what my manifest your best health is really all about. It is learning how to see yourself differently, speak to yourself differently, and choose from identity instead of choosing from shame. We don't want any part of that. I have to eat better because I'm a mess. That feels very heavy to me. I get to feed this body well because I'm becoming stronger and healthier. Feels like respect, right? I have to exercise because I hate how I look. That really feels like punishment. Now turn it around. I get to move this body because I still have a life to build. Feels like leadership, right? Your own leadership. Now that's the shift. I mean, gratitude can help build that shift because it teaches you to stop treating your body like an enemy and start seeing it as something worth supporting. You can say I'm grateful for this body because it's still carrying me. You can say I'm grateful for this body because I woke up this morning. I'm grateful for this body because it is still giving me signals, right? You can say I'm grateful for this body because even though it has changed, I can still support it. And listen, not every signal is fun. Some of these signals, most of them, show up like unexpected bills. And I mean, think about it, fatigue and cravings and brain fog and joint stiffness and low motivation, poor sleep, and snack attacks. Don't forget those that come in with full argument, and supporting evidence. But what if those signals are not proof that your body failed? What if they are your body saying, I need support, I need water, I need movement, I need rest, I need better food, I need you to stop talking to me like I'm broken? That's different. That is not failure. That is communication, right? And that is what I'm living with you, okay? I'm right there in there with you. I'm not teaching this from some perfect mountain of health while soft music plays or whatever. Um, I am 58 years old, walking through real health issues right now. If you've followed me in the past few days, you definitely know real body changes, scary stuff, real energy shifts, real habits, and real what in the world is happening now moments. Because I'm also learning to say, I'm also learning it. I get to take care of my body because I still have an incredible life to build. That sentence matters, and I get to take care of my body because I want energy for my family so I can keep up with my grandson Joseph, right? I get to take care of my body because I want to travel. I want to move, I want to create, I want to teach, I want to laugh, I want to enjoy this life. And I get to take care of my body because I'm not through becoming who I want to be. And when I start there, healthy choices really feel different, don't they? A walk does not feel like punishment, it feels like support. Um, Drinking my water does not feel like a boring assignment. It feels like helping my body do what I keep asking it to do, right? Who I'm becoming, where I want to go. Better food does not feel like restriction. It feels like fuel for that woman that I'm becoming. Now, since we're talking about energy, I do want to show you a couple tools I'm using because mindset matters, but support matters too, right? Now, Nueva Elevate has really help support me in the mornings. For me personally, I notice that I get up feeling clearer, lighter, and really more ready to start the day with a good attitude. It's like an energy drink, a very healthy energy drink for your brain that is um, really gives you more support than an energy drink ever thought about doing. Um, Let me tell you, a good attitude in the morning is not a small thing for me. And that could be the difference between I'm becoming the woman I said I wanted to be and why is everyone breathing so loud before my coffee? Come on now, right? And when my head feels clear and my attitude feels better, the whole day feels a lot more doable for me. And I'm more likely to drink the water, think about the walk, do the walk, choose better food, and not let that snack voice walk into the room like she owns the whole place, right? Now, I'm not saying that Elevate does the work for me, but I mean, Nitro does the whole thing for me. Elevate helps as well. This tool will help me to be more clear, have more energy, and so these actually really complement each other. Um, these tools support the woman doing the work. All right, that's the point. If you're just looking for good clean energy, a good clean energy drink, Nitro is what I like having in my world. What I like to do is it really helps me in the morning because I get up and take my Nitro and climb back in bed, and then I have a wonderful session of meditation and some deep breathing. It really helps. I don't know exactly how to explain it. You'll have to do it yourself to find out. But it helps with that clean energy and that clarity for me, without making me a jittery squirrel with errands or whatever. I don't like that at all. And that doesn't mean that you'll suddenly wake up tomorrow acting like a caffeinated cheerleader or have a color coded pantry. Trust me, good grief. But it does mean that you're shifting the way that you lead yourself. And that is where today got a little bit more real for me personally. Actually, it was yesterday, but I won't split hairs. Um, I went to my primary care doctor and we were going over everything that has been going on, helping with my health, my joints and the possibility of surgery and my heart and recovery from the surgery and physical therapy and diabetes and all of it. And we kept coming back to one common denominator, my weight, right? And listen, that's not me beating myself up. No, ma'am, that's not me. That is me telling the truth without throwing myself under the bus because I have worked on this. Okay, everybody knows that we've all tried. I have tried and I've lost some weight and I've gained some back. Never as much as I lost, thank goodness, over the last few years. Um, I mean, I think I've lost probably 20 pounds over the last few years, and I'm very proud of that. But I also have to be very honest enough to say that I'm still not where I want to be. Not for vanity, not for a smaller pair of jeans, not because some chart said something rude at the doctor's office, but for my joints, for my mobility, for my heart, for my blood sugar, for surgery and surgery recovery, if that becomes part of the plan with my stenosis. And if you don't know anything about that, just watch the past few days of my Elevate Life journey because I do talk about that. Um, that is where leadership over ourselves really gets real, right? Because sometimes gratitude is not just saying thank you. Now, there is something else I did want to talk to you about. Let me get this real quick and see if I can't find it. Um, Give me just one moment. I'm sorry to keep y'all waiting, but it seems like I didn't get something that I wanted to talk to y'all about. But anyway, let me just say this. Um, okay, let's go back to gratitude. Gratitude is not passive, okay? Gratitude is not sitting around pretending everything's fine while your body is asking for help. No, it's not. Gratitude is saying, I still believe in this body. I still believe that change is possible. I still believe I can lead myself into something better, right? And that brings me to today's affirmation. Let me see if I can find that real quick. It's good tools. I know what it is. Oh yeah, good tools help good choices stick. Good tools help good choices stick, right? They aren't the be all end all, but they help. And if you want to trigger for that, every time that you catch yourself thinking, I should be able to do this without help. Unfortunately, I do that a lot because I am on this journey with you. Okay. So if you're thinking that, I want you to pause and I want you to say, good tools help good choices stick. That's the shift. Not I failed because I need support. Not I should have figured this out by now. Not what is wrong with me. No, ma'am. We are not dragging the shame into the room and giving her a folding chair. Trust me. Um, so let me see. Okay, so it's a little scary for me to talk about all this because I have to be honest with y'all, but I do not take medication decisions lightly. And we talked about it, and we have talked about this before, but we decided that we need to do something a little bit stronger for me, so instead of me doing it on my own. And so I'm going to start Mounjaro. Okay. So, and I will give you an up to date on that all the time. I'm going to start it probably tonight. So, let's see. I can't believe my notes got a little messed up, but it is just a tool. Okay. That's all it is. And I want you to hear that. It's just a tool, and I'm going to bring you along. I'll share what I'm learning. I'll share what I notice. I'll share the mindset part and the health part, the uncomfortable part. Okay. And probably that was not my night part because you know that there's going to be some of those. Um, the simple practice that I want you to try this week. I remember that part. I don't know what happened to my notes. It's okay. This is live. So here is the simple practice that um, I want you to start doing. On our phones, we have a note section, right? So I want you to go to your note section in the morning, each morning, and I want you to make a new note just for gratitude. And I want you to just write one thing that you're grateful for. Um, Today I'm grateful for the rain because it hasn't rained and the earth was dry. Today I'm grateful because I got a good night's sleep. Today I'm grateful for my husband because he is whatever, the best in the world as mine is. So anyway, I want you to do that every single day, just one. And then on Sunday, I want you to go and look at all that you were grateful for the week and keep them there and just go to the next week. You know, do it on top of those. All right. So you're going to have a long list of things that you're grateful for. And I don't care if you duplicate them, it's no big deal. Um, just don't make it a paragraph or a dramatic diary entry or anything like that. One sentence or, one or two sentences. I'm grateful I noticed what my body needed today. And because I'll tell you something about what's going to happen. Those little sentences will become evidence. Evidence changes belief. And that is what I mean when I say shift happens in how you think, not just what you do. All right? You can try to force better habits all day, but your mind is telling you that your body is failing, that you're lazy, you need help. Needing help is a weakness, and your needs are last. Those habits will feel like punishment. Mindset is what keeps getting healthy from feeling that punishment. All right. So today we're not starting over. We are not going to shame ourselves into any other plans. We are not pretending that needing help means that we failed, because I had to go through that in my brain whenever the doctor was saying, hey, I think we need another tool. Um, I just had to think about leading myself differently, right? And if you're watching this and you've been tired or frustrated or discouraged or feeling like your body is working against you, I want you to hear me very clearly. You are not done. I know you've heard me. You are not done, honey. You're not done. You may need support. You may need a new plan. You may need a different tool. And you may need to have a very honest conversation with your doctor. Sorry, but you are not done. Not today, sister. Today we tell the truth. Today we stop hiding from the hard part. Okay. Um, that's what I'm doing. One intentional habit at a time, one honest decision at a time, right? So, we have to make our next right choice, right? Now, if you want help building the mindset side of this, go grab my free mindset resource. It's there to help you start seeing the patterns that keep pulling you back into those old habits. And read it, please. Don't just put it in your phone or in your computer. And I want you to do this with me this week, okay? Use the trigger. If you think that you're not doing a good job with your health, if you think this is not going to work, write down what you're grateful for and start treating your energy like something you're responsible for leading, not something that you were supposed to ignore, right? Because this is not about losing weight. Yes, it's a very important part of it. This is about becoming strong enough and honest enough to build the life that you really want, that you actually want. Remember, you have to think about things like that, okay? Schedule the hard stuff. Make the next right choice. You know what this Manjaro reminds me of? You know that whenever people have an alcohol problem and they have to take that medicine that makes them sick whenever they drink alcohol, that's how I feel like this medicine Manjaro is because you can't eat the fried foods, you can't eat all, you can't all of that, you can't eat all the bad stuff, or you get sick. Same kind of thing, honey. You have got one life. Make it the one you're meant to live, the one that you've always wanted to live. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day, night, and I will see you again. And I don't think. Oh, here it is.